Okay, student. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Meet again with Mamika on a listening comprehension meeting, for the third semester students of English Education Study Program. Okay, students, today we are going to listen to learn something. In this listening material, we are going to learn about poem. Okay, now we are going to take a look what is poem. Okay, now we can come to the next slide. Okay, student, before listening, we are going to know about what the definition of poem and then the example of poem. Okay, and now we are going to take a look what is poem. But before we come to the point, okay, the definition of poem, take a look at this one. Okay, the first is poetry. What is poetry? Poetry is a literary work in which a special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of a distinctive style and a rhythm. Poems collectively or as a genre of literature. Okay, and take a look at the next definition. This is the definition of poetry. That poetry is a kind of a literary work. Okay, so there is an expression here and also feeling and ideas. This is poetry. Okay, take a look for the next definition. What is a poem? Okay, a poem is a piece of writing in which the words are chosen for their beauty and sound and are carefully arranged, often in short line which rhyme. Okay, this is the definition of poem. We can take a look at the different, the different meaning about poetry and also poem. In Bahasa Indonesia, we can say that poetry is persajakan, Okay, this one is a poetry, and then a poem here, this is puisinya atau sajanya. Okay, this is a poem and a poetry. Poetry is a persajakan, perpuisian. Okay, take a look at the next definition. And what is poet? Okay, there are three relationships. There are three words here, and each of them has got relationship with each other among poetry, poem, and also poet. Poet here is a person who writes poems. Okay, jadi yang menulis puisinya itu namanya poet. Okay, this is a person. Okay, students, you know the differences among them, among the poetry and then poem and also poet. Okay, after you know the definition here, we are going to listen to learn a poem here. Not listen to learn a poet, but listen to learn a poem. In a poem here, we are going to know the content of the poem and then what can you learn from the poem, okay, while you are listening, of course. So while you are listening and then you try to take a look, what should you do on the listening, what activity that you are going to do in the listening comprehension. It means here you are going to listen, to learn, but also to comprehend the content of a poem and also what is each paragraph of a poem talking about or discussing about. You are going to interpret, you are going to explain about the content of a poem. Okay, now take a look at the example after the definition. But before we come to the example, first Mamika will try to tell you that today we are going to listening to learn poem. So what can we learn from a poem? There are 5 benefits. There are 5 things that you are going to learn, about the benefits and the advantages after you listened to learn a poem. Okay, the first is about to make learning to read easier to enrich imagination. Ya, jadi mengembangkan imajinasi Anda, gitu ya, ketika you read a poem. Okay, and then to strengthen memory. Okay, you are going to memorize something. Yeah, you memorize the words, and then you are going to strengthen the memory. How you can keep the words, yeah, so you can keep it for a long time, not only for a short time. Okay, and then the third thing that you can learn is about to learn how words that sound similar can have a different meanings. Yeah, in this poem, you can take a look. Yeah, you can take a look, and then you can try to listen about some words with similar meaning, but yeah, each of them has got different meaning. Yeah. Okay, this one you are going to what is it? Differentiate, yeah, between one word to the other. And then to increase vocabularies too. Of course, when you listen to a poem, yeah, in many paragraphs, yeah, you are going to meet the what is it? The unfamiliar words because you are not familiar before, yeah, and then you are going to learn for the new one, yeah. And then the last one, to help children communicate better with others and how they can establish friendships through poetry. So we can learn something good. We can learn something, what is it, special in our social life, yeah, when we learn from the poem, yeah. So the poem also, what is it, has knowledge for you, for the social life, for the social communities, for social relationship, yeah. There are so many moral or moral value that you can take from the poem. Okay, so it can help you to communicate with others better than before. Yeah. Okay, good. This is about you can make friendship, yeah, by using a poem, yeah, especially when you arrange the word, yeah, to be your own poem. Okay, and now we come to look at the example of a poem. Okay, Mamika has got this one, the instruction for you before you listen to the poem. The instruction one, while you are listening, the first, listen to each paragraph on a poem. So you need to pay attention on each paragraph of a poem. And then secondly, listen to fulfill the missing words on a poem. Mamika will try to keep, yeah, 5 words on each paragraph, and then you are going to listen carefully and take the missing one. Okay, so 5 words should be fulfilled, yeah, while you are listening. So what word can you put on the missing words? Okay, and then you need to complete, yeah. Okay, this is the second instruction. And then the third, listen to understand the meaning of each paragraph on a poem. So of course, you have a chance to listen 3 times. So the first time you just read, and then the second time try to take the missing words and then write down on a paragraph of each poem, and then how many missing words are there, and then what are they, and then try to write down on a piece of paper. And then the third time, you will listen to understand the meaning after you catch the word, and then please concentrate on the content of the poem. What is the poem talking about? What is the author of the poem, yeah, going to talk about? Okay. What does the writer want to share to you? Yeah. Does he or she share about her life, her or his experience, or something like her or his knowledge, okay, or his faithful, yeah. Okay, we can look at the example then. And then the fourth instruction, you are going to explore your ideas based on the student perception about poem. So each student here will try to interpret based on the students' understandable, yeah, or based on the student's perception, based on your own perception, what is it, on the poem's paragraph. So from each paragraph, what do you know about the content of the paragraph? So you are going to interpret and write down, yeah, related to your own opinion, not from the other students, not from your friend's opinion, but from your own. So each student will have different perception related to the content of each paragraph on a point. Okay, I hope that you can understand easily about the instruction, and then we come to the point. Okay, this one. This is the point. Okay, the point's title is A Chair and a Smile. You are going to listen started from the first paragraph here, and then I give you a chance to listen 3 times based on the instruction before. First, listen. Second, fulfill the missing. And then the third, try to find the content. Yeah. And then the fourth, you need to explore your idea. What is the author going to talk to you, to share to you? Yeah. So you are going to listen to, to learn the author's written. Ya. Jadi kamu bisa belajar apa toh yang ditulis oleh penulis puisinya itu. Okay. Now Memeka will give you a chance to listen for 3 times. Memeka will play the audio for 3 times, yeah. And pay attention. You need to scratch something on a paper, up to you, yeah. While you are watching, you are reading the poem here. Try to find out the missing words, and then the third audio, you need to find the ideas from the author. What is the author going to share to you? Yeah, related to your perception, related to your ideas. You can write anything, so each student has got different perception related to this point. Okay, now let's listen together for the first paragraph. Okay.
A tear and a smile. I would not exchange the sorrows of my heart for the joys of the multitude. And I would not have the tears that sadness makes to flow from my every part turn into laughter. I would that my life remain a tear and a smile. A tear and a smile. I would not exchange the sorrows of my heart for the joys of the multitude. And I would not have the tears that sadness makes to flow from my every part turn into laughter. I would that my life remain a tear and a smile. A tear and a smile. I would not exchange the sorrows of my heart for the joys of the multitude. And I would not have the tears that sadness makes to flow from my every part turn into laughter. I would that my life remain a tear and a smile.
Okay, students, yeah, 3 times for listening. Yeah, just listen for the first time. Secondly, try to feel about the missing word. And then the third, you need to understand the content of the paragraph here. And then the fourth, you need to explore your ideas related to the content of related to the content of the paragraph in this book. Okay, we are going to do together for the first time. Yeah, we are going to do the activities. Yeah, to fulfill the missing words. Yeah, to check the missing words. Mameka will give you 2 paragraphs as the example, and then the next paragraph you have to do as your assignment. You need to try to listen to the audio, and then after listening for 3 times, you are going to explore your ideas about the content. Okay, now we are going to do the second activity. Yeah, because the first activity just listen, and then we are going to check for the second. What are the missing words here? We are going to check together. Okay, for the first line, okay, the missing word is, yes, sorrows. Okay, and then for the second line, joys, and then for the third line, sadness, and then the fourth line, laughter, and then the last line is remained. Okay, there are 5 words here. If you can fulfill all of them, you are good. If you can find all the words. Okay, now the next activity, you are going to know about the content of the, okay, Mameka will try to give you an example how to know the content. You may translate it into Indonesia. Okay, take a look at the next slide. This one, you can try to change into Indonesian meaning first, and then you can try to make it in English based on your opinion. Yeah, related to the first paragraph, we can say that we are going to know the statement for each paragraph on a point like this. Sebuah air mata dan senyuman. Okay, we can say that this is air mata dan senyuman. Now on we can eliminate the word sebuah. Jadi kata sebuah pun di sini bisa dihilangkan. Jadi kita bisa bilang itu hanya air mata dan senyuman. Ya, we can say like that, like this. And then saya tidak akan menukar kesedihan saya dengan kegembiraan orang banyak. Ya, it means berarti bila mana saya sedih, tidak perlulah orang banyak tahu kan gitu kan. Dan aku tidak ingin air mata yang mengalir dari kesedihan dari setiap bagianku berubah menjadi tawa. Jadi apa itu dia inginnya itu ya sudah, kalau sedih ya sedih. Jadi jangan tiba-tiba terus berubah menjadi suatu tawa yang mendadak gitu kan. Kemudian aku ingin hidupku tetap menjadi air mata dan senyuman. Ya, jadi dalam hidup ini tetap ada keseimbangan antara sedih dan gembira. So, related to this paragraph, we can interpret by our own opinion that we can also say, take a look at the this one on the italics sentences, yeah, below Indonesian translation, that we can also say that sadness is not necessary to talk to others. Ya, jadi kadang nggak perlulah kalau orang kita sedih disampaikan orang banyak harus tahu semua gitu ya, sampai woro-woro, sampai pengumuman gitu kan. And not all sadness should be changed into happiness. Tidak semua kesedihan itu harus berubah menjadi kebahagiaan. But sadness and happiness will be in a balance for a human life. Ya, jadi kesedihan, kebahagiaan itu pastinya ada keseimbangan dalam kehidupan manusia. Iya, ya. Kok sedih terus, nggak mungkin lah, pasti ada sececah kebahagiaan itu pasti. Nah, this is about the meaning of the the point, okay, related to Ma'am Eka's interpretation, Ma'am Eka's ideas, yeah, about the first paragraph on the poem. The poem here has written by Kahlil Gibran, yeah, he is Christian, but actually we can learn just learn about the poem, the content of a poem. Yeah. Okay, now we come to the next paragraph. For the second paragraph of poem, okay, with the same activity, you are going to listen for 3 times, and then you are going to fulfill. Okay, Mamika will help you until 2 paragraphs. Yeah, and then the next paragraph, paragraph 3, 4, 5, and 6, you will do as the activities for your assignment that you have to be submitted. Yeah, in in Unissula, yeah, to learn something from the point. You need to write down something based on your ideas of your interpretation. Okay, now we come to the second paragraph. Take a look now. Yeah, we are going to listen for 3 times. Let's listen together. Mamika will play again for 3 times. Okay, listen now.
A tear to purify my heart and give me understanding of life's secrets and hidden things. A smile to draw me nigh to the sons of my kind, and to be a symbol of my glorifications of the gods. A tear to unite me with those of broken heart. A smile to be a sight of my joy in existence. A tear to purify my heart and give me understanding of life's secrets and hidden things. A smile to draw me nigh to the sons of my kind, and to be a symbol of my glorifications of the gods. A tear to unite me with those of broken heart. A smile to be a sight of my joy in existence. A tear to purify my heart and give me understanding of life's secrets and hidden things. A smile to draw me nigh to the sons of my kind, and to be a symbol of my glorifications of the gods. A tear to unite me with those of broken heart. A smile to be a sight of my joy in existence.
Okay, yeah. As usual, the the same or similar to the first activity, we are going to take a look, yeah, about 5 missing words here. We are going to know what are the missing words. Okay, for the first line, okay, what is the missing word? Take a look. The correct one is purify, okay, and then the second line, hidden things. And then the fourth line, glorification, and then unite, and then the last, existence. Okay, so 5 words here are missing on the second paragraph. Now take a look at the content. Okay, now we are going to interpret in Bahasa Indonesia, and then we are going to change into our own sentences in English. Okay, now take a look. Air mata untuk menyucikan hatiku dan memberiku pengertian rahasia hidup dan hal-hal yang tersembunyinya. Jadi dari kalimat ini air mata itu bisa membersihkan hatinya karena nangis gitu ya. Jadi bisa lega, bisa rileks itu menjadi karena air mata juga. Kemudian karena air mata itu juga bagian dari rahasia hidup. Jadi dengan air mata itu dia jadi tahu ya kehidupan itu seperti apa gitu kan, dan hal-hal yang tersembunyi gitu ya. Jadi dia tahu rasa sedihnya, rasa sakitnya gitu ya. Kemudian senyum untuk menarikku kepada putra-putraku untuk menjadi simbol kemuliaan saya para dewa. Jadi dewa di sini maksudnya adalah Tuhan. Jadi dengan senyuman itu bisa mendekatkan diri kepada Tuhannya, gitu ya. Jadi dengan tersenyum, gitu ya, dia bisa mendekatkan diri, mendekatkan hatinya kepada Tuhannya. Gitu. Because he is Christian, gitu ya. Jadi kita belajarnya bahwa manusia itu semuanya memiliki Tuhan masing-masing dan dia percaya dengan Tuhan, gitu kan. Kalau kita kan Allah Subhanahu wa taala, kita percaya sepenuhnya bahwa Allah itu ada, gitu kan. Kemudian dengan senyuman kita bisa menghadap kepada Allah. Kita tahu ya Allah itu ada. Nah, kita harus tersenyum bahagia, gitu kan, karena kita adalah ciptaan bagian dari Allah. Oke, kemudian air mata untuk menyatukan saya dengan mereka mata hati. Nah, jadi air mata itu merupakan bagian bahwa saya tahu kesedihan orang lain, saya jadi tahu sakitnya dengan orang, ketika dia sakit saya juga sakit, nah gitu ya. Kemudian kalau senyuman jadi tanda kegembiraan di dalam hidup, jadi ketika hidup orang lain bahagia, dia juga ikut bahagia, itu adalah senyum, gitu kan. Kemudian kalau air mata berarti ketika dia sedih, saya juga ikut sedih. Nah, ini isi dari paragraf kedua, the content of the second paragraph from a poem. So we can say in English that we can also say this one, that the tears give experience of life and smile makes it closer to the God. Ya, jadi kalau tangisan itu membawa pengalaman untuk kehidupan kita, ya, jadi tahu rasa sakitnya, tahu rasa pedihnya, gitu ya, jadi memberikan pengalaman itu dengan tangisan dan air mata. Kemudian kalau senyum itu bisa mendekatkan diri kita kepada Tuhan, kepada si pencipta. Oke, so sadness and happiness prove the life nuance. Jadi nuansa kehidupan itu diwarnai dan dibuktikan dengan kesedihan dan kebahagiaan. Okay, this one, students. This is the interpretation, yeah, in English, yeah, related to the second paragraph of a poem entitled A Tear and a Smile. Okay, and then we can take a look at the third paragraph. The third paragraph until the sixth paragraph, Memeka just try to play the audio for the 3 times, and then Memeka will not help you to find the missing word because this is your job to find the missing word, and also how you can interpret by using your own English sentences, yeah, related to your ideas based on this point. Okay, now Memeka will play the audio for each paragraph for 3 times. Listen carefully and try to take note on your paper. Okay, students, let's listen again for the third paragraph now. Okay, this one. This is the third paragraph. You can read it first, and then Memeka will play the audio for 3 times. Let's listen.
I would rather that I died in yearning and longing than that I live weary and desperate. I want the hunger for love and beauty to be in the depths of my spirit, for I have seen those who are satisfied the most wretched of people. I have heard the sigh of those in yearning and longing, and it is sweeter than the sweetest melody. I would rather that I died in yearning and longing than that I live weary and desperate. I want the hunger for love and beauty to be in the depths of my spirit, for I have seen those who are satisfied the most wretched of people. I have heard the sigh of those in yearning and longing, and it is sweeter than the sweetest melody. I would rather that I died in yearning and longing than that I live weary and desperate. I want the hunger for love and beauty to be in the depths of my spirit, for I have seen those who are satisfied the most wretched of people. I have heard the sigh of those in yearning and longing, and it is sweeter than the sweetest melody. With evenings coming, the flower folds her petals and sleeps, embracing her longing. At morning's approach, she opens her lips to meet the sun's kiss. The life of a flower is longing and fulfillment, a tear and a smile. With evenings coming, the flower folds her petals and sleeps, embracing her longing. At morning's approach, she opens her lips to meet the sun's kiss. The life of a flower is longing and fulfillment, a tear and a smile. With evenings coming, the flower folds her petals and sleeps, embracing her longing. At morning's approach, she opens her lips to meet the sun's kiss. The life of a flower is longing and fulfillment, a tear and a smile. With evenings coming, the flower folds her petals and sleeps, embracing her longing. At morning's approach, she opens her lips to meet the sun's kiss. The life of a flower is longing and fulfillment, a tear and a smile. The water of the sea become vapor and rise, and come together and are a cloud. And the cloud floats above the hills and valleys until it meets the gentle breeze, then falls weeping to the fields, and joins with the brooks and rivers to return to the sea, its home. The water of the sea become vapor and rise, and come together and are a cloud. And the cloud floats above the hills and valleys until it meets the gentle breeze, then falls weeping to the fields, and joins with the brooks and rivers to return to the sea, its home. The life of clouds is a parting and a meeting, a tear and a smile. And so does the spirit become separated from the greater spirit to move in the world of matter, and pass as a cloud over the mountain of sorrow and the plains of joy to meet the breeze of death, and return whence it came, to the oceans of love and beauty, to God. The life of clouds is a parting and a meeting, a tear and a smile. And so does the spirit become separated from the greater spirit to move in the world of matter, and pass as a cloud over the mountain of sorrow and the plains of joy to meet the breeze of death, and return whence it came, to the oceans of love and beauty, to God. The life of clouds is a parting and a meeting, a tear and a smile. And so does the spirit become separated from the greater spirit to move in the world of matter, and pass as a cloud over the mountain of sorrow and the plains of joy to meet the breeze of death, and return whence it came, to the oceans of love and beauty, to God.
Okay, students, this is the last paragraph of the poem. Yeah. So on paragraph 3, 4, 5, and 6, you are going to do the activity as I did on the first and the second paragraph. Okay. So the first paragraph and the second paragraph as the example for you to do the similar one. Okay. And now we come to the next. This is time for you to write the comment of this video. So what is the comment? Yeah, related to the assignment. Yeah, I need you to write down on a comment of this video related to your interpretation from paragraph 3 up to paragraph 6. Yeah, so you need to interpret 4 paragraphs. So on the comment of the video, please try to write down your name and then your name too, yeah, before you start to answer your interpretation, your perception related to the poem on a paragraph 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so you need to make a 4 interpretation, up to you. In one interpretation, not more than 3 sentences for each paragraph. Yeah. So for the third paragraph, only 3 sentences is enough to interpret, to give your perception about the content of the third paragraph in this point. Okay, this one. This is about your assignment that you have to put like too on this video. Don't forget to put like and then subscribe, of course, and write down your comment as the assignment of the point. So you need to write down the interpretation, yeah, as we did on the second paragraph and also the first paragraph before. Okay, So you need to do the same thing. Okay, student? Yeah, I think that this is enough for us. Yeah. So each student will give your opinion, yeah, related to the content of the poem, yeah, and then for each paragraph. So don't try to put the similar sentences to the others, yeah. I will know who will try to copy paste the other student sentences. Okay, you need to create your own sentences based on your opinion. Okay, student, thank you, yeah, for your attention today. Have a nice learning. I hope that while you are listening, you learn something from here. So, for your learning, you need to prove it on the comment of the video. Okay, thanks a lot. And Monica will close by saying Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Do your best. Thank you.